Okay, now we're going to move into the opening warm-up. So if you would like to cushion the floor with a blanket on the floor, you can do so. If you'd like some support under your neck and head, then you would fold a blanket in half and take the blanket all the way down to the tips of your shoulders to support your neck and your head. So go ahead and lie on your back, have your strap handy, lie on your back with your knees bent for the moment. Your feet hip distance apart and parallel. If you'd like some support under your head, take the support under your head and your neck, the blanket edge right up to the tips of your shoulders. Good. Once again, turn the underside of the arms to face up. Allow your shoulders and hips to release into the support of the floor. Find and feel your breath. So the knees are bent. The feet are flat on the floor. The pelvis is now in a neutral position. There's a little bit of space between the floor and your low back, the front face of the pelvis, back side of the pelvis, parallel to each other. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Take your right ankle onto your left thigh. Stretch and spread your toes. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Pick your left foot up off the floor and interlace your fingers beyond the left thigh or use a belt to extend the length of your arms. If when you interlace your fingers behind your thigh, it causes your shoulders to hunch up, well, then you're opening your hips at the expense of your shoulders. So we use a belt just to extend the length of the arms a little bit so that the shoulders can release. The inner right groin spins to the outer right knee. This is the right thigh bone, the right femur bone rotating in its socket to take the right knee away from you as you bring the left knee towards you. Feet are flexed, face soft, and you're breathing. Try to maintain a little bit of a sense of that neutral pelvis, little space between the floor and the low back, which would mean that the belly button, the navel is moving towards the pubic bone, and the pubic bone is moving down towards the floor. So now see how that hunched your shoulders up. So use a belt for a moment and see how that feels. So don't crunch your yoga teacher's hand. Good. Good. And then just let your head come back again. Good. So you see now you're in neutral pelvis. Now you spin the thigh out and bring the knee towards you as you're able. Good. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Take your left foot back to the floor. On your next exhalation, take your right foot back to the floor as well. And just pause for a moment. See how your hips feel. Notice how you feel. Then take a breath in as you breathe out. Take your left ankle onto your right thigh. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Pick your right foot up off the floor. The right shin now comes parallel to the floor. Interlace your fingers or use your belt behind the right thigh. Stretch and spread your toes. That's right, Robin. Relax your face and throat and breathe. When you breathe in, let up a little bit somehow, some way. Make it a little bit easier. And take advantage of that breath in, that life energy coming in. As you breathe out, go back to wherever you seem to be meeting the resistance in the pose. And we don't try to beat the door down. We just meet the resistance. And now the inner left groin is spinning to the outer left knee. The left thigh bone's rotating in the hip socket to take the left knee away, the left side of the pelvis away, as the right knee comes towards your body. Relax your face and throat. Keep breathing and use your breath. Find and feel your breath. On the inhalations, let up a little bit somehow, some way. And on the exhalations, bring yourself back to where you meet your resistance. Good. Take a breath in as you breathe out. Release your right foot back to the floor. On your next exhalation, bring your left foot back to the floor as well. Just pause for a moment.